Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of our English Learning podcast. I'm Jennifer, and as always, I'm here with my amazing co-host, Elizabeth. How are you today, Elizabeth?
Hi, Jennifer. I'm doing great, thank you. I'm especially excited about today's topic because it's something that we all experience but don't often think about in depth. Daydreaming versus dreaming at night. Which is better? It's a fascinating question because both forms of dreaming serve different purposes, and today we're going to explore the differences, benefits, and unique aspects of each.
That's right, Elizabeth. Daydreaming and dreaming during sleep are two distinct mental experiences, but they both play important roles in our lives. Daydreaming often happens when we're awake, and it allows our minds to wander and explore different thoughts and scenarios. On the other hand, dreaming at night happens when we're asleep, often during REM, rapid eye movement, sleep, and can be full of vivid imagery, emotions, and even fantastical elements.
Exactly. And the big question we're tackling today is, which is better, daydreaming or dreaming at night? Is one more beneficial than the other, or do they each have unique advantages? We're going to dive into the science, the psychology, and the personal experiences that come with both types of dreaming.
I'm really looking forward to this discussion, Elizabeth. And for our listeners out there, as always, we'd love to hear your thoughts on this topic. Do you think daydreaming or dreaming at night is better? Share your opinions with us, and we might even feature them in a future episode. So, let's start by defining what we mean by daydreaming and night dreaming. Elizabeth, how would you define daydreaming?
Well, Jennifer, daydreaming is essentially a form of spontaneous, relaxed thinking that occurs when we're awake but our minds drift away from the present moment. It often happens when we're doing something mundane or routine like commuting to work, walking, or even sitting in a meeting. Daydreams can range from practical thoughts, like planning your weekend, to more creative or fantastical ideas like imagining yourself in a different life or scenario.
That's a great definition, Elizabeth. Daydreaming allows us to mentally escape from reality for a little while, and it often involves imagining future events, revisiting past experiences, or just letting our minds wander freely. It's something we all do, whether we're conscious of it or not.
Exactly. And then we have dreaming at night, which occurs when we're asleep, particularly during the REM stage of sleep. Night dreams are often more structured than daydreams and can include vivid imagery, complex narratives, and strong emotions. They might be based on our memories, but they can also include surreal or fantastical elements that wouldn't happen in real life, like flying or meeting people we've never met before.
Right. Night dreams often feel more immersive, almost like watching or participating in a movie. They can be emotional, sometimes scary, and they often reflect our subconscious mind at work. Many people believe that our night dreams reveal hidden thoughts, fears, and desires that we might not be fully aware of during our waking life.
That's such a great point, Jennifer. And now that we've defined both, let's talk about the benefits of each type of dreaming, starting with daydreaming. Jennifer, what do you think are the main benefits of daydreaming?
Well, Elizabeth, there are several key benefits to daydreaming, and they might surprise people. One of the biggest benefits is that daydreaming can enhance creativity. When we let our minds wander, we're often able to come up with new ideas, solutions, or perspectives that we wouldn't have thought of if we were focused on something specific.
Absolutely. Daydreaming encourages free thinking and helps us break out of rigid, linear thought patterns. It's like giving our brains a break from the structured tasks of daily life, which can lead to moments of insight or inspiration. Many famous inventors, writers, and artists have said that their best ideas came to them while they were daydreaming.
That's so true. And another important benefit is that daydreaming can serve as a form of mental rehearsal. When we daydream about future events, like giving a presentation or going on a first date, we're actually practicing those scenarios in our minds. This can help reduce anxiety and increase our confidence because we've already played out how things might go.
Yes, it's like a mental dress rehearsal. Daydreaming can help us prepare for important moments in our lives, allowing us to visualize success or work through challenges before they happen. It's a great tool for mental preparation.
Exactly. And daydreaming can also help improve our problem-solving abilities. Sometimes, when we're stuck on a difficult problem or challenge, stepping away from it and letting our minds wander can actually lead to a breakthrough. Daydreaming gives our brains a chance to process information in the background, which can lead to those aha moments.
That's such a great point, Jennifer. I've definitely experienced that before. Sometimes the solution to a problem will come to me when I'm doing something completely unrelated, like taking a walk or daydreaming in the car.
Me too, Elizabeth. And finally, daydreaming can be a great way to reduce stress. When we're overwhelmed or anxious, daydreaming can provide a mental escape, allowing us to relax and temporarily step away from whatever is bothering us. It's a way to take a mini vacation in our minds, even if just for a few moments.
Absolutely, Jennifer. Daydreaming can give us a much-needed break from the demands of everyday life, helping us recharge and come back to reality feeling more refreshed.
So, daydreaming has a lot of great benefits: creativity, mental rehearsal, problem solving, and stress relief. But what about dreaming at night? Elizabeth, what are some of the main benefits of our night dreams?
Well, Jennifer, dreaming at night, especially during REM sleep, plays a crucial role in our emotional processing and mental health. One of the biggest benefits of night dreams is that they help us process and make sense of our emotions. When we're asleep, our brains are still working, organizing memories and emotions from the day. This is why we often dream about things that happened to us recently or people we've been thinking about.
Yes, night dreams are like our brain's way of filing away memories and processing emotions. This can help us work through unresolved feelings or gain new insights into situations we've experienced. It's almost like a form of therapy while we're sleeping.
Exactly. And studies have shown that people who get enough REM sleep, and by extension enough dreaming, tend to have better emotional regulation and mental health. Dreaming helps us process difficult emotions, which can reduce stress and anxiety over time.
That's such an important point. And another benefit of night dreams is that they play a key role in memory consolidation. When we sleep and dream, our brains are sorting through the information we've taken in during the day and deciding what to store in our long-term memory. This process helps strengthen our memories and make it easier to recall information later on.
Yes, dreaming at night helps us solidify our learning. For example, if you've been studying for an exam or learning a new skill, getting enough sleep, and therefore enough dreaming, can help improve your ability to remember what you've learned.
That's such a great point. And like daydreaming, night dreams can also enhance our creativity. Many famous artists, writers, and scientists have said that their ideas or breakthroughs came to them in their dreams. This is because our brains are still active while we sleep, and dreaming allows us to explore creative solutions or ideas that we might not have considered while awake.
Absolutely, Jennifer. There are so many examples of this in history. Paul McCartney famously said that the melody for Yesterday came to him in a dream, and Albert Einstein's theory of relativity was reportedly inspired by a dream as well. Dreaming at night can unlock our subconscious creativity in ways we don't fully understand.
Exactly. And finally, another key benefit of dreaming at night is that it contributes to our overall rest and recovery. Sleep is essential for our physical and mental health, and dreaming plays a big role in making sure we wake up feeling refreshed and ready to face the day.
That's such an important point. Without enough REM sleep and dreaming, we can feel groggy, irritable, and less focused during the day. Dreams are an essential part of the sleep cycle, and they help ensure that our bodies and minds get the rest they need.
So, both daydreaming and night dreaming have their own unique benefits. But which one is better? Or are they both equally important? Elizabeth, what's your take on this?
I think it's hard to say that one is better than the other because they serve different purposes. Daydreaming is more about creativity, mental rehearsal, and stress relief, while night dreaming is more focused on emotional processing, memory consolidation, and overall mental and physical recovery. Both are important for different aspects of our well-being.
I completely agree, Elizabeth. Daydreaming is something we can consciously control to some extent. It's a form of mental escape and creative thinking that we can engage in throughout the day. Night dreaming, on the other hand, is more subconscious and plays a key role in our emotional and cognitive health.
Exactly. So, rather than asking which is better, I think the more important question is, how can we make the most of both daydreaming and night dreaming in our lives?
That's such a great point, Elizabeth. I think one way to make the most of daydreaming is to embrace it and not feel guilty about letting your mind wander from time to time. In our busy, fast-paced world, it's easy to feel like daydreaming is a waste of time, but it can actually be a powerful tool for creativity, relaxation, and problem-solving.
Absolutely, Jennifer. Daydreaming can also help us set goals and visualize the future we want to create. By daydreaming about positive outcomes or success, we can mentally prepare ourselves to achieve those goals in real life.
That's a great tip, Elizabeth. And when it comes to night dreaming, one way to make the most of it is to ensure you're getting enough quality sleep. This means creating a sleep-friendly environment, sticking to a regular sleep schedule, and avoiding things that can disrupt your sleep, like too much caffeine or screen time before bed.
Yes, sleep hygiene is so important for getting enough REM sleep and having vivid, restorative dreams. Another tip is to keep a dream journal by your bedside. This allows you to jot down your dreams as soon as you wake up, which can help you remember them better and even gain insights into your subconscious thoughts and emotions.
That's such a great idea, Elizabeth. Dream journaling can also help with lucid dreaming, a type of dream where you're aware that you're dreaming and can sometimes control the dream. Some people find lucid dreaming to be a fascinating way to explore their subconscious and even solve problems while they sleep.
Exactly. So, by embracing both daydreaming and night dreaming, we can tap into different parts of our minds and improve our creativity, emotional health, and overall well-being.
Absolutely. And speaking of tapping into our minds, I think it's time to hear from one of our listeners. Let's take a call from someone who might have an interesting perspective on daydreaming or dreaming at night. Hi there, you're on the air with Jennifer and Elizabeth. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Hi, Jennifer. Hi, Elizabeth. My name is David, and I'm calling from Toronto, Canada. I've been listening to your podcast for a while now, and I love today's topic. I wanted to share my experience with daydreaming and night dreaming, and why I think both are equally important.
Hi, David. Thank you for calling in. We'd love to hear your story. How have daydreaming and night dreaming played a role in your life?
Well, I'm an artist, so daydreaming has always been a big part of my creative process. I often find that when I'm daydreaming, new ideas come to me, whether it's for a painting, a story, or a new project. But I've also had some really powerful insights come to me in my dreams at night. There have been times when I've woken up with a clear vision of something I want to create, and it feels like my subconscious was working on it while I was sleeping.
That's such a great example, David. It sounds like both daydreaming and night dreaming have contributed to your creativity in different ways.
Yes, definitely. I think daydreaming helps me come up with new ideas when I'm awake, while night dreaming gives me a deeper understanding of those ideas or emotions. They both play a role in my creative process, and I wouldn't want to give up either one.
That's such a great perspective, David. It really shows how both forms of dreaming can complement each other and help us tap into different parts of our minds.
Exactly. Thanks for having me on the show. I love listening to your podcast, and I'm excited to hear more episodes.
Thanks so much for calling in, David. Take care.
Bye, David.
That was a wonderful call from David. His experience really highlights how daydreaming and night dreaming can work together to enhance creativity and self-understanding.
Absolutely, Jennifer. And for those of you listening, if you're enjoying our podcast, please like and subscribe to our channel. Your support really helps us keep creating these episodes and sharing more interesting topics with you.
So, where does that leave us in our discussion today? I think it's clear that both daydreaming and night dreaming have unique benefits, and one isn't necessarily better than the other. They serve different purposes, but they're both essential for our mental, emotional, and creative well-being.
That's right. Whether you're daydreaming about your future or dreaming at night about things your subconscious mind is working through, both experiences offer valuable insights and benefits. It's all about embracing both and making the most of them in your daily life.
Absolutely, Elizabeth. So, for all our listeners out there, don't be afraid to let your mind wander during the day. It might just lead to your next big idea. And make sure you're getting enough quality sleep at night so you can enjoy the full benefits of your dreams.
Thank you so much for joining us today. We hope this discussion has given you some new insights into the world of daydreaming and night dreaming. Keep listening, keep learning, and we'll see you in the next episode.
Bye for now, everyone. Sweet dreams, whether they're daydreams or night dreams.